Noodle picked Braum just now. So,
Alright.
there you go.
Now we can see, as we are going to be going on to that 3-minute delay here, these are the teams, the champions and everything that they picked. We were just kind of screwing around with you guys so that no one would be ghosting, doing that shenanigans stuff. But, interesting teams on both sides. The Shaco, that's an odd pick. Double Evelyn. You don't see that in your LCS every day. You don't see two of the same characters.
Two Evelyns on the same team, actually.
I wonder if there's two on the same team. Whoa, when did that happen? What is this, that crazy 5v5 where you get to have one character, all the five the same again? What is this?
Yep.
Ooh, boy.
One for all.
Now, I'm curious, if Evelyn's invisible, can the other Evelyn see the Evelyn that's invisible, or are they both invisible to each other?
That's no. You being invisible does not remove your ability to have vision. And basic vision gives you vision of Evelyn if you're in range. Silly.
So, Evelyn can see Evelyn, but is she really just looking at herself, or the other Evelyn? Or is it just a mirror, where they're both just, like, looking at each other?
Maybe they get stuck in an internal limbo and slowly but surely melts into each other into a big goop of Evelyn. I mean, only time will tell. There's literally no way we can know this for sure without seeing how the outcome of the game is. So there you go.
I know one thing's for sure, is that when Evelyn goes into that final hour and decides to take a tumble, she just kind of bends space-time and goes invisible, and that's one thing where you can't see her. There's no dust in this.
There's basically, like, right there why people ban Evelyn. You don't want a space bending, stupid, like, tumbling blue woman just going around in the match and doing stuff that's not allowed.
Okay, so
and yeah, I mean, there's nothing else you can say about that, to be honest.
So there's pretty much just no toucherino that's allowed to be going on, right?
Definitely.
Okay.
I think we need to make a rule. If both Evelyns meet each other, they must immediately leave the game, just in case it actually destroys the game entirely. So it's just thinking into the future here, just to be sure that the match goes as expected.
I can understand that. I can understand that.
I mean, there's logic.
Now, one thing I do want to point out is Bobo Sapien, we've seen played in the tournament. He plays a lot of Lucian, and he plays ADCs. He's playing mid Evelyn, which is actually Strummer's role in Team East Coast. So I'm interested to see if he does well. I mean, he does good on the Lucian. He's hands down excellent Lucian, but something where he's got to get up close and personal, I don't know.
I mean, let's be honest, it's a mid-Shaco, so it's certainly going to be an interesting matchup.
True. Now, it's Vayne Blitzcrank in bottom, which is really deadly because they can hook into the pop-up, then the condemn. You're basically CC'd for 3 seconds.
Yeah, it's so easy to position the condemn after all the CC that Blitzcrank brings to the table. So, definitely a very good combo, but the problem is if you're actually falling behind in lane, pulling someone towards yourself perhaps might not be the best idea, and that's, in my opinion, where Blitzcrank sort of fails in that regard. He's a very aggressive champion, but if you for some reason don't want to pull people to yourself, you're pretty you're pretty screwed.
Yeah,
because that's basically all he does. So.
But then it's going to be Caitlyn and Karma against that Blitzcrank in Vayne. Now, both of them are running that double heal, and since the patch where they nerfed heal, so it's only 50% effective, you're seeing a lot more heals being picked up by the support and barrier by the ADC.
Which is how it should be,
yes,
in my opinion.
That double heal is just so annoying. It's like, boom, we're so fast. Haha, and we're healed. Boom, we're so fast. And we're healed. Fights lasted forever.
I played a rank game, which I play in high plat, so there's no like bullshit or anything. And there was 5 heals, and you couldn't kill people. it was ridiculous. It was not fun. And you can imagine in a team fight, if everyone just manages who they actually target with their heal, that's like an extra, like, what? Like, how much does it heal? I mean, it's less now.
Well, yeah, it started out with being 95, and then it was like 15 per level, or like 25 per level, something crazy.
Well, either way, it's a lot of healing, and not just healing. You get rid of grievous wounds, of course you get the boost. Like, oh, it's ridiculous.
It was shenanigans, is what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Now we need a team name for blue team. What are we gonna call them?
I
mean, we can leave it up to the viewers too, what they want to call them. So we need a team name for blue and for purple.
I think, just so we don't confuse people, I think we should call blue team purple and purple team blue.
I think that's a fantastic idea, and there's no way anyone's going to get confused by that.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. Some of the viewers, perhaps not the brightest people in the world, so we got to keep it simple. And I respect that. Totally.
There's some shenanigans going on between Shaco and Evelyn there. For any of you kids who didn't take health class, I don't suggest looking at what those two are doing. We really can say that Instant Noodle is getting down tonight, and Sky of Silence is just giggling over the matter.
I wonder how their children would be.
Very dark, sick and twisted. I mean, Evelyn likes it when they scream, and it could be very awkward. Very awkward. I mean, like,
look at that.
they're
having a great old time. Look at that.
They're just getting down. They're really getting down tonight.
Okay, so this mid lane is certainly going to be pretty interesting.
All right, so the votes in. We're calling blue team, and purple team, purple team.
Oh, come on.
That's what it is. I mean, we can't get any easier than that. Honestly, I can't ask for anything more, anything less.
Okay.
We're just gonna keep it easy.
Okay then. Sure. Be boring. I don't care.
Wow. Now what's not boring is how in top lane you're gonna have this Renekton bullying Loopki all day long, and Loop's not gonna have fun at all because Renekton is the quote god tier top lane right now.
Oh yeah. When we did like when we were casting the tournament, it was basically Renekton all the time.
Yeah.
And Renekton won every single lane. There was no question about it, and he was either banned or picked. And
Wait.
I'm pretty sure we never saw a Renekton lose a lane.
We did not see Renekton lose top lane. We should probably clarify. We didn't see him win every lane. He was only in the top lane.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna play it like that.
Got him.
Fine. I don't care.
Oh, and there we see Instant Noodle getting ignited from Bobo Sapien, and Instant Noodle has to flash, but Bobo going so ham in! Can he get an elastic of ignite? Is not gonna go first blood! Instead is gonna be changed out by Instant Noodle. That greedy play from Bobo Sapien sends him going home with a big ol' frowny face. Great play.
Yeah, that's gonna sting. The tricksy demon clown person strikes again. And actually, I was pretty sure it was getting the kill there, but I guess not. So, actually Singed doing pretty well for himself, considering the circumstance. Like, it's not too bad.
He's got that crystalline flask, he can heal up a whole bunch, but Darkslayer is easily just gonna full combo him. And unless Loopki goes on home and comes back, at level 6, Darkslayer's got to kill.
Yeah. And not only that, we can see, yeah, right now he's out of mana. He's pretty friggin' low, and this is where Renekton shines, where basically his gap close, if he gets slice and dice, is absolutely ridiculous. And it gets to the point where you can be halfway through the lane, and it doesn't really matter at the end.
True.
So,
but Renekton doesn't have Ignite.
Keep up the pressure here. Look at mid lane.
Oh, and there we see Bobo Sapien going on to Instant Noodle. They are going to be trading. As Sky Silence shows up for it, but Bobo Sapien running away, just hate spiking all day, as that 2 Shiv is not going to be enough to pick up the kill.
It is something you pay more attention to in situations like those. Quite a long time ago, actually, they nerfed Evelyn because she was a very big force in competitive play. but they nerfed her Q projectile speed. And right there you saw about 2 of her Qs just completely miss her target because Eve was moving too quickly, basically. And that makes her much less of a potent sort of just deal that damage all the time that people are used to her doing. So if you have a speed buff, you can definitely just
Lupke though, so close. He did,
Singe needs to back off here.
Yeah, he's gotta go.
You don't want to give that Renekton a kill, because once you give him a kill, he's not gonna quit getting ahead, basically.
That's the one thing that I'm glad that they changed on Evelynn, is the fact that she could just run into the lane, spam Q, and it was always gonna hit. But at the same time, they gimped her so hard because of it that Evelynn now is a great kite champion. She's gonna run away and hit Hate Spike every single time, and the only way she's gonna land it.
She's one of the only champions who can do that, respectively.
Well,
so.
True. That can just run away and do damage, other than Singed, who's got the gas spewing from his anus, or sorry, bottle, all the time.
Yeah, well, same thing.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, there's only a handful of champions who can actually do this, and it's a very valuable thing to do, just being able to do damage and not actually affect your movement whatsoever. And I'm pretty sure every champion would love to do that, but they're not as lucky. So as we can see, it's an AP Shaco, right? No, it's actually an AD Shaco.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if it's AP Shaco, he does actually very well against the Evelynn. He comes in, he lands the crit, throws the shiv, drops the box. Evelynn tries to chase, she can't, she gets feared. Easy trade one. The AD Shaco makes it a little more harder. Difficult for him to try and burst.
You gotta get into those extended fights, and Evelynn excels a lot at those. Ooh, nice bit of a harass from the bot lane here. Karma and Caitlyn, very known for their potent harass there.
Absolutely.
Very, very good. But yeah, for people who don't know, AP Shaco, yes, his shiv actually scales 100% with AP, which is pretty ridiculous. A lot of people don't actually know this, which is pretty cool. So right now we're going to see a double gank here, a counter gank from the Elise there too. They don't actually have vision on that Evelynn. Nothing's gonna happen there? Oh, nope. You're just gonna stroll along like nothing happened. So have we seen any amazing...
going on into Lupke in the top lane. Dark Slayer using the ultimate, getting the Dominus here, using it for some extra HP, and that Fury build. Oh, the hook though onto Karma. She is going to start taking that tower, but Vayne incredibly low. And just like that, Caitlyn, so strong down there with that range, can just poke Vayne down indefinitely. That way, if Blitz does land the hook, they can't fight.
Now, yeah, and it's at this point where it's like, hey, I'm Blitz, and what am I going to do? Because you're just sitting there. Your AD carry is going to die if you pull someone to her. And it's a tricky situation. Well, I don't know. Other champions like...
as they dive Darkslayer, he does get stunned, and the turnaround. Sky of Silence showing up with a little bit of assistance going on to Lupke. Lupke wants to and picks up the kill. Look, you don't want to huff and puff on the blue stuff. Renekton knows firsthand it's not going to get you anywhere fast, other than home back at base.
I feel like his smoke changes all the time. I guess that's the different team colors.
Correct, and skins.
I really actually do like the Riot Singed. It's like red smoke, which is pretty cool in my opinion. Looks very nice. So Shaco in a very scary position here. A quick EQ and a Ignite could easily just finish him off here, but he decides to back off. That's gonna be a lot of gold and experience going away from him. And so far 46 CS for the Shaco to 52 for the Evelynn, so they're still pretty even in that regard. True. So yeah, we'll see. The question, Evelynn will be able to fill the AP carry role. And I mean, you don't need to be an AP carry to be mid, but can Shaco fill the mid role? That's the question.
Yeah, I mean,
it's going to be pretty hard for him to accomplish.
The job of mid laners right now is bringing mid-game dominance, where you are solo laning, you are picking up the farm, you are getting the levels, and Lupke not carrying his Hail Santa is gonna get locked down here, and fuck yo shit is gonna be forced to run away as Hail Santa. Oh, can he get it though? They both change it out. Ace in the hole, pow right in the kisser, as fuck yo shat is gonna pick up the kill here onto Hail Santa, as they also are going to be duking it out in the main lane. Bobo Sapien focusing out their clone. Instant Noodle, great job saying, Nana Boo Boo, kill the wrong one and I'll kill you. As Madman going in now is going to be fighting onto Instant Noodle using the repel, but he already used the execute. Can't get close enough. Sky of Silence. Oh, the execute. Can the minions do it? No. The heal
does not die.
He stayed alive because Elise died. And he has the mastery where he gets 5% of that HP and mana back.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's how he lived. Otherwise, the spiders would have killed him. So, great job of Sky showing up and giving a little bit of tag team.
Useless mastery becomes useful somehow. Who would have known? Right now, Shaco is very powerful, and in my opinion, he should try roaming. Because certainly roaming to that Caitlyn and Karma, it's going to be pretty tricky for them to deal with, considering they do have a Blitzcrank, and once they get that dominance, it's pretty hard to get back from it. Right now, it's 77 CS to the K, and 74 to the Vayne, so like, catching up pretty nicely here. Vayne having that disadvantage.
Caitlyn is going to get knocked into the wall and popped up, taken back. And Shat is gonna drop, as well as Timpar, because Hail Santa is just gonna be able to follow this up unless he goes into some double cupcakes. Those are so fattening, but Hail Santa wants to go in, instead backs on off. And this is why you can't stop for snacks in the middle of a fight. You gotta eat up beforehand.
Yeah, you see the Condemn pull there. Very nice combo. Evelyn actually coming in though. This is going to be very nice for her if she just goes in.
Oh, Timpar gets condemned into the wall. Hail Santa wants to go in on the Ninja. Can he pick up the kill? No, he can't, but Bobo Sapien should be able to. There's the hate spike for one, and he's looking for two.
Yeah, but I think Evelyn might have be nice if she sort of went into the fray a bit earlier there, but perhaps I missed something. Either way, I like to see the Singed actually showing some dominance. It's pretty fun to see.
Yeah, oh, as Dark Slayer, every time, Lupke just says, look, Dark Slayer, I know what you want to do, and I understand, and I'm gonna let you do it, but after I use this Insanity Potion and kill you. There's the flash, and he's looking for the fling back, can he get it? Oh, he's not able to get close enough. That's a great play from Dark Slayer. Is going to save his life.
Yeah, strange flash there. I don't know. I guess he was scared of dying? Maybe? Who knows?
Maybe. Maybe.
So do you think we're going to see a DFG from the Evelyn?
I don't think so. I mean, if Bobo was going to get DFG, he would have already picked it up. And there's no way that Sky's gonna pick up the DFG here.
Yeah, he's going for the bruiser, sort of. I'm guessing pretty hybridy. That is a word, by the way, hybridy.
Hybridy?
Hybridy.
I don't.
Maybe
it is. I don't believe so.
It is a word. Don't doubt it.
Okay.
It is a word.
You're the boss, as we are going to see Timpar get hooked in, and the Condemn backwards, and the Cupcake beautifully placed is going to disengage that fight in the bottom, as
these cupcakes are just ruining them.
Santa is really going to put on some pounds here, and is not going to get as fed as she wants in the respect of kills if she keeps eating down on those cupcakes.
Oh, we see the Renekton playing pretty smart here. Singed being very good at just catching people off guard. It can look like he's playing passive, and then suddenly he's on you and his jungler's right behind him.
Oh, there's the hook on the Timpar, and Sky of Silence showing up here with the red buff, as well as the hate spike, and that Lizard Elder are gonna pick up the kill here, as Shat has to run away. He's all by himself down there, doesn't like that feeling. He's gonna back up a little bit.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of nice pulls from the Blitzcrank heroes. Do we see the mid lane? Maybe? No. Mid lane's still up. Well, mid lane's almost
truly
gone.
Ninja being a ninja does get the knockup and condemn and a shot. Who is gonna die? That heal coming out of Santa. He's gonna make sure that Ninja gets to stay what he does and stay a ninja.
Oh, here we go, top again.
Oh, Darkslayer with the flash stun onto Lupke. Can he do it? There's the Hydra. He's waiting. He needs the extra auto attack, but Lupke is so fast, and Darkslayer can't get close enough.
Yeah, that top lane.
There's Instant Noodle going in onto Madman, who is stuck. A ton of damage coming down. Madman trying to fight using the repel on upwards, but is going to drop to Instant Noodle as Bobo Sapien picks up the kill onto Ninja. And he's trying to run away. The flash from Santa. Can he get the extra auto? There he goes. Now they're going on to Timpar. Instant Noodle says, I will tank it for you. But they do not want to dive as Sky of Silence shows up with the ping saying, hey, I'm here. It's 3v1. Let's do this. There's Timpar very low. Trying to take that tower before the dive. Instead, gonna take the tower and back on off.
Now, right now we see the Tiamat coming in. Actually going to go in.
Oh, there's Instant Noodle. Has no mana, but Sky of Silence slowing down on the Shat. And that Lizard Elder is going to tick down as Sky decides to eat the cupcake, and Santa can't get close enough. The slow from Karma is going to disengage that fight. A great job and play out of both of these members, and those cupcakes once again coming in and making the deciding factor on who's going to survive in this bot lane.
Yeah, those cupcakes, for some reason, a lot of people step on them. They're visible. They're visible to the enemy team. Perhaps they just look tasty. I mean, I would like. Let's be honest. If you have a cake, cake in your fridge, how long would it take before you eat it?
What cake? I already ate it.
Because if I have a cake that a friend tells me, hey, don't eat this, we're gonna have it at a party, I'll eat it.
Oh, you best believe I'm eating.
Yeah,
as Bobo Sapien is going to get engaged on from Instant Noodle and Truly Ninja. The Jack in the Box is going to be there to stop any fights. Wanted to use it offensively, but that set time for Jack in the Box, just about 1 second, and more than enough for everyone to move away.
So far, blue team very much in the lead. Like, we're seeing right now, Renekton, although he's having a lot of problems, not a lot of problems, he's perhaps not wrecking as hard as he, you might have thought he would. Like, they're basically equal at this point. He's a bit ahead in farm, though, and as you can see, he's slowly starting to win these trades as well. Sinch needs to be a bit tanky before he actually, manages to just completely neglect all the damage that he does to him.
Oh, as Santa is going to get engaged on from Bobo Sapien. Ace in the hole is going to get canceled, but there it is. It is going to be a trade 1-to-1 as Piltover Peacemaker makes peace and sends Vayne on home. And she's not feeling it. 1-2 punch. But she made it a 1-to-1 here. And one thing about the top lane that you were mentioning is Lupke went with a ton of mana. Now, mana gives you HP due to Sinch's passive, but he needs armor if he's going to stay up there. Just the one cloth armor is not going to stop this alligator's bite.
Yeah, very much true. And, I don't know, maybe Rod of Ages would have been a good choice. I'm not really,
as Timpar walks into a very deadly bush, and Truly Ninja with the knockout punch picks up the kill. And that's just the one thing. You need to have wards up in a game like this where bottom tower is already gone. Bot's not showing up bot anymore. And that Blitzcrank's doing the roam game. There could be a fist from anywhere.
Very much true. And this is the point where if you're in blue team situation, you just gotta like it's very
and
right now
getting caught out in his own jungle as Instant Noodle using the split, and Loopki getting dove by Darkslayer, finally in top. But the turnaround from Instant Noodle says, hey, I got backup, as Sky of Silence showing that he's an absolute dominating factor, 5-0, along with Instant Noodle's 3-0. They're really controlling this game.
Yeah, and as you can see right now, they're just getting caught in their own jungle. Number one priority, get some wards so you can actually see what's going on in the game, right? Because what you want to do in a situation like this, you want to farm as effectively as possible and as safely as possible, because pretty much any team is going to be looking for more kills, more opportunities to snowball the game into even a better game in their favor. And yeah, right now you just gotta try to gain at least somewhat control over the game, or at least
and Tempar once again getting hooked in, as Santa doing the true damage is gonna get rooted here. Instead, maybe not, as Shat going on, Madman showing up as well to the bottom. There's Tempar with the speed up, and the cocoon is gonna land, but Madman getting bursted down and taking very low as that hook. Great dodge from Madman, but Santa instead, once again with the right click, utilizing that passive, and Caitlyn saving herself with that cupcake.
These cupcakes, honestly, the best defense of the entire team.
Oh, Santa going in, needs one more auto attack. Can't get it as that shield is gonna block him with the flash instead. Tempar missing the slow. Instead tried to click as Bobo Sapien now is gonna get engaged in the bottom here, trying to hold the tower, but he's gonna fall to Darkslayer, who said, guys, it's my time to leave top lane and make something happen.
And Singe getting a tower out of that though, so it has its price. That teleport definitely did give them that little boost of motivation. Basically, just gave them the courage to say, "Hey, we can turn this around."
Oh, there's the hook from Truly Ninja. So much damage on the Madman, who is so squishy right now. He's got no HP.
Keep in mind, guys. Yeah, let's keep in mind, guys. That damage was base damage. Like, he's not going AP or anything. That was just by the sheer fact of at least being extremely underleveled at this point. Or is he underleveled? No,
Madman?
he isn't. Why is he so squishy?
He's got no health items. He went
Spectral.
Yeah, he went Spectral Raid, or Spectral, or no, that's Lizard Elder, right? No, Spectral Raid, you're right. It is Spectral Raid. As Hail Santa says, look, Darkslayer, you left top, I'll leave bottom, and together we can dominate the world, and they just dominated top.
Yeah. So I do believe Spectral Wraith not the best choice, because their team definitely needs some sort of tankiness, and right now, especially when you're a roaming jungler like Elise, you don't want to be a wandering target, you want to be a wandering threat.
True.
Right now, much less of a threat than just another kill, to be honest.
Yeah. As Madman trying to go in there, fighting over the Wraiths, and ended up losing it there to Hail Santa. Picks up that last hit on the blue Wraith. The only Wraith that actually matters.
Well, I mean, that's a bit mean.
The only Wraith that matters. You don't need the 3 little Wraiths. Forget that. I just leave those. You don't need those. You don't need those.
I don't know, man. I think every living creature is just as much worth as the other one.
Wow.
So
one of those guys, huh?
Yeah, and I mean,
Truly Ninja is caught out by 3 members here, but Instant Noodle, it's a turnaround counterbait as Madman diving in onto Truly Ninja. Now who you want to, that's the support, and he wants to get focused out as Bobo Sapien now is going to be forced to run away, but can Ninja, can he do the touching, the flash, he's looking for the hook, but the minions in the way, can he still get it? Here it comes, and it does not land. Instead they pick up 2 kills, and they're going to go on home.
Checo doing a little dance there. Eating another cupcake.
They're so good. They're so delicious.
And you know, at this point they don't even need champion kills. They're getting way fed just from those cupcakes. And
if only eating cupcakes gave you money.
Yes. I mean, yeah.
I mean, I like tobacco. Shrooms gave you money.
Ha. I'm really happy Teemo got nerfed. Oh,
He needs to go to the
I'm
ground,
so happy.
to the grave, and stay there forever.
Oh,
5
when
lives.
his shrooms had like a 0.5 AP ratio.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Although
Lord.
Loopkey flashing in on a
Let's
truly
try to
ninja,
get
can't
this
even get the kill. The mana
situation.
barrier is gonna pop. Instead he hooks into Bobo Sabian, who Bobo Sabian's gonna use the slow and the hate spike. But here we see Hail Santa going on now as Darkslayer is gonna be taking out to Bobo and Madman. But in the back, no one touching Santa, but Ace in the hole is gonna be combined with the fling. A ton of damage. The auto attacks from the Vayne. They pick up the kill. Sky of Silence dominating Madman. Take the blue buff, and they're gonna walk away. Did not kill Vayne. Instead, it was a 1-for-1. Truly Ninja and Madman going on home.
Yeah, pay attention to the Vayne.
Oh, as Hail Santa finds Bobo Sapien a little overextended, and Loopkey finding himself going home as well as Instant Noodle waiting for that Deceive cooldown. Still 4 seconds. Forced to flash, does not get bursted out. However, Tempar with the movement speed increase cannot land the Q and goes on home. No boots out of Karma yet either. No boots. No boots.
Oh, that's interesting. As we saw, the Vayne actually, when she was out of combat, she kept attacking that blue buff for lifesteal. And that's the thing. If you're an AD carry, and you know how to stutter step correctly, stutter step if people don't know, basically auto attacking and then neatly sort of halfway through an auto attack animation, move, auto attack again, move, auto attack again, basically min-maxing the amount of movement you can do while auto attacking at a maximum speed. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Oh, Bobo Sapien getting instantly killed out, and Madman is gonna get engaged on here. Hail Santa stuck, eating all the poison. It's Truly Ninja taking the tower, but Loopkey getting stunned. Darkslayer cannot get the kill. However, he does land one more auto attack as Hail Santa begins to tank out of the tower. Is it gonna be enough to shut down? Karma now has enough money to finally get some little footies on those things, as she's been walking around barefoot all game. A great play from Team Purple to start the fight, and if they wanted to go and take the tower, but Team Blue still saying they got a lot of fight left in them. Though the kills definitely say 7-28, and the gold difference is astronomical along with towers, they're still fighting with everything they got.
Yes, they are. So as we can see, Elise is sort of getting a bit more tanky. He still doesn't have health, so the armor really isn't gonna do that much for her. She's still very, very squishy, and Elise is a champion that's in the frame most of the time. She's in the fight, and you want to have that. You want to be resilient, unless you're going some sort of weird AP Elise build. So we're seeing Dragon up in 1 minute. That's most likely going to purple, as you might expect at this point. Blue actually taking pretty aggressive turn here. Actually warding. We're gonna see some action here.
Oh, it's Bobo Sapien walking into the boxes, and he was absolutely terrified. So he decided the quickest way to go home was to actually kill himself by walking back into the thing that he was most scared of.
Yeah, that reminds me of whenever Shaco's boxes did not have. Oof. Yeah, this
as we see Sky of Silence diving in onto Templar, and Sky turning around with the ultimate going on to Madman now, who does repel on in, is going to drop to Darkslayer, and as they continue this push, as Watt is going to drop Sky using the Randuin's, disengaging, as Truly Ninja isn't able to land the hook. That is now 5 members up for Purple Team, and they're going to begin this push down onto the towers and take that inhibitor, unless they go to Baron. Maybe.
You sound very
They had the pings for it. They should have just pushed down the mid tower. They were all there. They could have tanked it. Trade tanking.
Yeah, they're sort of stalling out of it here. Not like, ooh, here's some risky play by Vayne here.
Risky or absolutely worth it. Knowing that,
yeah,
the Thornmail
was literally like a millimeter from that flip though. Could have gotten a pretty hairy there, but it's like she had control over the situation. So we see the dragon not really necessary at this point. They
No.
could just end it right here.
Yeah, it's just icing on the cake, fluffing their stuff up a little bit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And
So right now, every single member of Purple is snowballed, fed, basically.
let's take a look at that gold. 11,000 or 12,000 on everybody. Where if you look at blue side, you could basically combine Karma and Elise as we see Tempar getting engaged on from Hail Santa. However, he's going to get locked out. Tempar is going to fall man-man now in a 1v1 against Hail Santa, but then condemned into the wall. It is going to be a double kill as Ace in the hole is not going to be enough damage. And Vayne walks out scot-free.
Yeah, very nice. Vayne, 13, 3, and 6. And you know, Vayne, one of, like, the reason why she is such a good late game carry that snowballs so well is because there's no other AD carry. First of all, she has 3 steroids, which a lot of AD carries, they only have 1. So she has 3 steroids. She has her Silver Bolt, her Q, which gives her a percentage of her AD every time she tumbles, and then of course Final Hour that gives her just a flat amount on top of that again. And yeah, just having 3 of those abilities.
As you see Darkslayer going in on a Tempar, using the ultimate. Can he kill Madman? He wants to. With the flash auto attack, he's waiting for him to come on down. There it is, as Bobo Sapien showing up for some fun. Darkslayer, can he walk out with any? He can't. Takes 4 members to drop him on down, but nonetheless, he picks up the kill. And he doesn't get anything out of it. As Loopkey pushing onto the bot lane. And Instant Noodle says, thank you very much. Just starts the dance, huffing and puffing on that cloud. As Hail Santa just auto-attacking, doing his thing, doing the right clicks, doing the damages, picking up the kill.
There we go. You know, gotta farm those wolves.
Oh yeah. Rather than pushing and ending the game or doing Baron, let's pretend it's still 11 minutes in the game.
Yep. Well, I mean, it's almost 11 minutes, considering how far ahead they are. We're only like half an hour into this game, which isn't too much. Like, I would like to say, oh, they might have a chance to come back. They don't have a chance to come back. Let's be honest, guys.
Well, there is a chance. I mean, you never know. The internet could completely die on all the members, and then they just push and win. They could throw at a Baron that's not warded, and blue team is not gonna know as Instant Noodle is gonna kill Shat. There's the cupcake. Maybe Instant Noodle won't kill it. Shat starting to kite along the ignite. Ace in the hole coming on out rather than the auto attacks as Baron is gonna get picked up for purple team now, and this could just be the push to end the game.
Or it could be
Truly Ninja getting flipped back. As Tempar getting caught out. There's Loopkey getting engaged on from Sky. As Hail Santa condemns in, picking up the kill, looking for 2. Sky of Silence on just a legendary spree. 8-0. Just absolutely dominating in the jungle as he goes once again to pick up another one, but KO, knockout from the Blitzcrank.
Well, let's be honest here, guys.
Oh, Hail Santa diving into Bobo Sapien. Can he do it? He does pick up the kill and an ace for his team as that bottom tower is going to drop, and now that inhibitor.
Oh, this is scary.
Oh, the ace in the hole is going to get blocked, and the heal from Santa is going to keep him alive. Very close play.
Any kill that doesn't go to Vayne is basically a kill steal. So let's all just keep that in mind.
It's just a kill steal. Vayne, we got kills in mid lane. Get over here.
So right now we see Vayne just taking the red, life stealing out of those. Purple playing scared for some reason.
Except for the fact that Loopkey running for his life, just doing what he does best, and that's just poison everything. However, he turned around into the enemy team thinking that maybe he could get some backup. Not the case, as Hail Santa has the red buff going in onto Madman, does use that tumble as that Blitzcrank with the Godhand doing the Toucherino. Instant Noodle picking up the kill and getting yet another one up on there as we see Hail Santa going into the Nexus, does not want to pick it up, instead goes onto Shat, who just shat his pants on the stairs of his base. as he is now dead. 8-45 is that score right now. There's that one tower going down. They're looking for two, and this could be game. And should be
what
game.
you did there.
What did I do there?
It was it was good.
Oh, Hail
Nicely
Santa!
improvised.
Double kill being picked up for Bobo Sapien. Is he gonna go in and play aggressive
This
and
is
pick up
obviously
3?
a comeback, guys.
Right here. That's 1,000 gold for Evelyn. Look at Bobo going on in, super ham. Darkslayer flipping into the laser. Is gonna get a huge chunk of his health taken down, and is gonna drop to the rest of blue team as now the counter push beginning. They're chasing onto Sky rather than clearing. You gotta clear out the minions. This top now pushing. Bottom has supers, mid has supers. It's not looking too good.
Yeah, while so far it's gonna be hard just to get the minions off the base, and we might see a very brave Blitzcrank try to infiltrate the base here.
Oh, he's trying to be a ninja. He's trying to be a ninja. He's gonna flash pop up. He's gonna change to Crits Crank. All criticals, all Zeal's Infinity Edges with a BT, and he's gonna walk over and power fist the Nexus and just explode it, just blow it up.
Yeah. So then we Dragon, I guess.
71,000 gold to 45,000 gold.
I mean, you could be it could be more ahead. Let's be honest.
You can take 2 members of blue team and put them together, and it would equal the gold of just Shaco.
Look at this Blitzcrank just.
Like I said, you can get fisted from anywhere in this game right now, and Blitz just says 12-second cooldown. I think get over here, Scorpion kill.
Well, let's be honest. He actually does have some AP now. Just
True.
having a little bit of fun. Of
Oh,
course,
it's
the Baron
Shaq
buff.
gets almost 3 hit, flung into it. Loopkey now is gonna get 3 hit. Double kill being picked up from Santa. There's Darkslayer coming on in, and Santa going right in, just not caring, laying down the damage, laying the hurt, can't pick up the kill, condemns backwards, almost is enough. The hook back says, here's a kill vein, take it. Darkslayer instead picking it up. Bobo Sapien, the only one left to defend, wants to pick up another double if they choose to dive. Shaco going on in, can't do it. Darkslayer says, it's my turn. He gets stunned down, can't pick up the kill, and this inhibitor is not going to respawn, so this means the Nexus is going to drop. Good game, Team Purple.
Wow, it was really down to the wire there for a few minutes.
That was a close
very,
game.
Yeah.
It was a nail biter.
Like, definitely the best game today. By far.
That was a great game.
Oh man.
So
You are no longer in Curse Voice session. Sponsored by Curse Voice.
No, there's no sponsor by Curse Voice. Get out.
Oh well.
One thing to take note, I want to point out, Hail Santa, 24-9, fantastic score. Sky of Silence, just showing off the power of Evelyn still. 8-0-7 was everywhere, an instant noodle with an interesting build on the double Infinity Edge, Static Shiv. He had himself right around an 80% critical chance if he had any runes, and was just showing up, laying down the deeps. Purple team had the lead, had the advantage through the whole time, and yeah. I don't have any other words. Other than Loopkey, don't build Thornmail. Never build Thornmail's a terrible item. Get Randuin's. Get a frozen heart. Get not Thornmail. Never.
All items are created equal.
No, they're not. Thornmail was created to die, and it needs to just be removed. It should never be built unless you're Rammus. And then it's really lolsy. And it's the first thing you rush. And you don't build any other
then
arm.
it has a purpose, doesn't it?
Okay, well, why can't they do it something like this then? Right? Hear me out.
Unlike you,
Hear me out.
you
Oh.
filthy swine.
Wow, hear me out here. So Victor has his crystals for his staff, right? Why can't we just give Rammus Thornmail? It's the same thing.
Sort of like Rengar's new necklace.
Yeah, the bone tooth. Or the bone you tooth, because when it gets stacked, you're dead. You're boned. Alright.